Welcome back. There's a little bit of a Arnold Schwarzenegger and vampire impression for you. But anyways, welcome back. Oh my gosh, we are back with the same Woojer ad because, I was thinking yesterday when I was uploading the other video, and I was like, I really want to be entertaining, but I also want people to leave with a little bit of value, something to go home with, maybe a better way to talk to your friends and family, or an interesting topic you could bring up during Thanksgiving, just something that you could use. And especially for some of the business owners out there who are thinking of creating their own ads, or copywriters who want to improve their copy, I wanted to give little hints here and there, but I didn't want to, at first I want to be very entertaining, but I didn't want to bore anybody with, education. That's just not really my thing. So, but today I think I'm going to go in a little bit deeper into the education section of this, and I wanted to show you, how today I want to show you how I can make this Woojer Edge just a little bit more appealing, because I like the product, I really do, but I think he breaks a little bit of rules, and I want to show you my take on this. So first thing, straight off the bat, let's go with this beginning, right?
Hi. We are Woojer.
This is Woojer. Cool graphics, and I think that's what they're relying on, is these awesome graphics. But when I'm scrolling through my feed, right, I'm in this numbing state of mind where I just want to be entertained. I just want to scroll. And then when I see ads, think of ads that are like, you're like the uninvited guest at a party, right? Nobody wants you there. So when I see a product reveal, first thing, I'm just like, yeah, and just especially with these people screaming and all that stuff, I'm gonna probably just scroll over. I mean, it looks cool, and I think some people will stay, but for the most part, people are going to just keep scrolling because they think, oh, he's going to start off with the product first. He's trying to sell me. I don't want to be sold. People don't want to be sold. They want to buy, but they don't want to be sold. So that's right off the bat. And one way that you can actually counteract that is making a little bit more hype, right? So people are always, curious. They're naturally curious. So if you kind of tickle their curiosity a little bit, and I know over here it says that they use like some kind of frequency to make your body move and all that stuff. So I would say start off with that frequency. What, in the beginning, or like there's a frequency that's taking the markets or whatever, the streets by storm. This certain audio frequency is making music come alive, or this certain audio frequency is making music come to life. And it start off like that a little bit, but yeah, just going into like something that they want to know what it is. You're getting them into that state of mind. Oh, what is this frequency? Who are these people? I'm going to keep watching more. So, another thing is they go straight on to just testimonials, right? And that's pretty cool. I mean, that's really cool. But like, I think if you were to put it into more of something that gets people to relate in a way. So, I mean, it's headphones. You're talking about the problem is like people hate loud music, and when you could show your neighbor getting mad when you're bumping these loud speakers, or if you're a sound engineer and I know a few sound engineers and they have like these two huge speakers right here just bumping at them, right? And their mom's like, hey, settle that down, and it solves that problem where you could feel the music, but you could also play it without disturbing anybody, right? So then, you can make it even funnier. So it leads to a little bit of a funnier reaction. You could get like a grandma, like using her broomstick and trying to get them to shut up and then the mom, just can't even stand all the music. She has to go to work in the morning, right? And then that could transition after you reveal the product into a happier mom. She's making you breakfast in the morning, the grandma's happier, and it just solves that kind of issue of loud music, right? Instead of it just being like, try this, oh, this makes my body feel right, So that's one thing that would be really nice. And you really want to get get those kind of visuals in. It's just makes it like a lot better. And I think over here, right? So he's like
The
fixing
transducers, the providers
up the transducers,
kept
yeah.
the incredible sensation
Hey, no one-
and went on Kickstarter to make sure that Woojer Edge is for everybody.
It's for everyone. So I know why they're doing this. They're making sure, that they care about their customer, that they listen to the feedback. But, making it seem more affordable, it can actually be a hit or a miss. When you're saying, hey, we fixed a bunch of stuff, it's like, oh, did you go to China and then create it? It's like kind of makes you skeptical. So, yeah, oh, so you fixed a bunch of things. You made it more affordable. Where'd all the pieces go? Is it even as good? Is it as quality? So you gotta kind of answer those objections. And once you do that, you can, you could say something like, we've put together two systems together. So this one and this one. And actually, in fact, it made it so much easier to build that it's now become more affordable, and it actually sounds a lot better. So instead of taking away things or messing with the transducers or something like that, we're talking about combining things and then adding things. And you could even, instead of saying more affordable, you could even just add more value to it. People have money, they don't look at price as oh, I don't have that money. But when they have a money objection, they usually don't find value in buying that product at the moment. So that's kind of like a cool way to look at it. Most of these people, when they're watching it, they can't afford it. They just haven't seen the value to it. So, just adding multiple systems and just making it like a better product. That way you don't even have to make it more affordable. They could just see it being as affordable as it is, or valued to its price. So, yeah, and that's probably about it. As far as the ad, like these commercial, this part right here, that's really awesome. But really, it's just that head-on sequence that you want to capture their attention in 3 seconds. And they did a good job with the graphics, but I think they could also add those graphics and add that first sequence of getting them hyped about this weird frequency that's been hitting the parks, hitting all that stuff. So yeah, I hope this was educational, and I hope you could take this home with you and you had a few good tips and points, and maybe you can understand a few objections that go through people's minds. And yeah, so that'll about wrap it up. I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, let me know in the comments, and please subscribe.